Today we're going to talk about vacation. I'm going on vacation, actually not while you listen to this, but I've just recently been on vacation. I was on Vancouver Island. I leave on, I think it's July 13th, and I come back on the 24th. So I came back on Monday, just before you read this. Listen to this. What I'm doing now is I'm scheduling the one blog post, or I guess the podcast video that I need to schedule before I go. That's it. Some of the things that I'm shutting down and choosing not to do is I scheduled emails for next week, which covers up to Friday, so 2 days of vacation. Because we leave on Thursday. And I scheduled for the following Friday. I'm going to schedule that in a second for the podcast that comes out, again, a week in the middle of my vacation, because that podcast was already done. I didn't even think about it. And this podcast is technically after vacation. But there's going to be another whole blank week of emails except for the one that goes with this podcast. And the reason is, it's vacation. Could I rush ahead right now and schedule a bunch of emails and do all that stuff? Sure, I could, but I'm not going to. Could I, I do have a little bit of work to do. I have my coaching calls on Friday, so I'll be doing that. And this vacation came up a little unexpected, so I have a client project to do some work on. But I'm cutting everything else. Cutting as much as possible out of this. My ideal would be to take nothing. We're actually having a technology-free time, so even my phone will most often be in airplane mode, and I'll be using it as a video when that's it. No iPads for the kids. I'll take my laptop, and we'll take our fancy digital SLR instead of relying on the phones for photos. Just to divorce ourselves from technology and to be on vacation to really get to rest. We're staying in a park with no Wi-Fi. There's no electricity. No electricity for us anyways. We'll be camping in tents, which is fairly common for us actually. And that's it. We'll hit a wedding and we'll hang out with some friends, and it's vacation. It's so easy to decide that you're going to rush ahead and add more quantity or keep up with the quantity when opportunity for vacation or rest comes up. There's no reason you have to do that, though. There's no reason that you must rush ahead and keep up with the Joneses, to use a common turn of phrase. Just take a vacation, take a rest, tell your clients you're not around, put your phone in airplane mode. I'm impressed with my friend Tom McFarlane this month of July, where he's taking a social media fast. There's nothing. He's not around. He's not checking in on anything. He's not posting anything. I guess his blog would auto post, and that's it. And that's all he's doing. He's resting. He's relaxing. For us, I will take paper books only. I'm not even going to take my Kindle, even though it's a device that you can't really do anything extra on. I'm not taking my Kindle. I may print out some articles I've been meaning to read from Instapaper, but that's it. I'm not going to be diving in to Instapaper anymore either. I'll make my notes on them, write some thoughts on them, and when I get back, I'll deal with it. So it's going to be a technology-free vacation. I need to do more stuff like that, right? My headphones are broken for a little bit. My running headphones, my nice ones, my wireless ones. And I did a bunch of my running without headphones. I just didn't listen to anything. I ran through the forest. I enjoyed the sound of that, or the lack of sound, out in some local forests, and it was great. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to push hard to make sure you hit all these quotas or anything. What you need to do is rest. You need to take the time away from everything. Take the time away. Even our family, or we've told our families that we're going on vacation like it's, 1980, or pick a year, when you'd have to call the campsite to get a hold of us if you wanted to, because we're not going to be around. Our phones will be off, no devices, that's it. I'll do some work on Fridays, and probably one other day while I'm out there, and I'll blend it all into those 2 days. And the rest of the time I'm going to take off and be away. And when clients complained, nobody even complained about it. If clients complained, I would have said, tough luck. I'm on vacation. I do the same thing at Christmas. I take off from around December 20th or so, December 15th to January 15th or so. It varies based on how the calendar falls, right? It could be January 10th or I'm saying it backwards. I could vary. I usually finish up on a Friday and then come back on a Monday. So depending how the calendar falls. And that vacation, that time away, that time when I don't really do anything for work. I don't check in on email. I just put an autoresponder up. It's amazing. It's freeing. It's a time when you get space to think. I'll get space to hang out with the kids. I'll get space to run. That's it. It'll be nice to be out there, out in the forest, enjoying the falls at Elk Falls in Campbell River, and just have that space. So don't rush. Forget it. It's not, 1 week of rush is not going to make or break your business. It's the consistent, sometimes decades of effort, of showing that you know what you're talking about, continue to put in these small efforts all the time. That's going to make your career. It's not going to be this one flash in the pan. We idolize those people, but they're few and far between. And for every one you see that did the flash in the pan and was successful by 30 and retired, there's like, well, I don't know, thousands and thousands of thousands that didn't happen, that burnt out. Don't be the burnouts. Be the ones that take the rest you need. Be the ones that just say goodbye, turn off the email, ignore it all. And it'll still be right there when you get back. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching. This is a Smart Business Show. If you love it, go to iTunes, give me a 5-star rating. If you don't like it, send me an email, tell me why. I'm not going to read it though. I'm just going to ignore it. Because I am. Have a good one.